Recently, there was a court case out of Australia that I put into the EMDRNews site on various things, and birth trauma was one of the things that we have information on. Hello, everybody. This is Doc V from EMDR News, and we're coming to you from Anaheim, California, where later this week we're going to be doing the EMDR conference. So that's going to be exciting. The first couple things that we have going are the Trainer and Consult Day, which is going to be fantastic, I'm sure. And we're always trying to get everybody on the same page so that we can all make sure that whoever we're working with, whether that's consultees or our clients, get the best information that we can give them, right? Make sure that we're all on the same page, teaching the same thing. Excellent. And there's going to be some fantastic sessions out there. And we have a couple of big names doing the keynote speakers, um, including Derek Farrell, who's somebody that I look up to. So I'm really looking forward to hearing him speak. So we're going to be. I'm already here, so I'm going to be here all week. So if you want to pull me aside, feel free and do so. But otherwise, we'll be filtering in during the weekend. Plus side for those Disney fans, the 21st, which is Friday, is also when Halloween starts in Disneyland. So that's going to go from August 21st all the way to October 31st. So if you have time, if you can get out there, I don't know if you're bringing your families, but that might be an opportunity for you to go and enjoy a little bit of spare time with your families and go ahead and enjoy Halloween time. I've never done it, so I don't know what it's all about, but I might actually go because I'm a big fan of Halloween. Although I don't like starting it so early. I mean, I'm in California. I'm not from California, so it's an opportunity, right? So I might do that. So a couple things that have been going on in the world. EMDR, as we know, is a uh, grade A, gold standard, practice guideline supported therapy for PTSD, and as the evidence is growing for multiple different uh, situations, problems, and populations. So the good thing about what we have is that there's a lot of support. And Germany just came down talking about how psychotherapy is helpful for trauma and listed EMDR as one of the grade A psychotherapies that can be used in terms of trauma. So the information is still getting out there. Organizations and um, large bodies are still working to kind of figure out what they can say about EMDR and how it works based on the research. So it looks like, internationally, we continue to grow with EMDR. So that's exciting. I think HAP has some awards things coming up, and the deadline is a little bit later this in August, I think the 27th. So if you are involved in the humanitarian assistance program, that might be something to explore and look at. So there's a couple things that are going on. There's a lot going on today in terms of for this weekend in terms of the what's it called? Well, let me just show you. Let me show you something. That's too small. Let's get that bigger. All right. So here we are. We have the website for EMDRIA so that we can kind of explore what's happening here. So this is the trainer and consultant day, right? So we have a dedicated day of learning and connecting designed specifically for MG approved trainers, approved consultants, and consultants in training. So they go through different things, role specific learning, and what we've done in the past is actually learning, where you're actually doing some of the work together in small groups. So it is a pretty serious and well put together thing. So I enjoy them when I'm able to make them. But here's the schedule. So on the at 9 a.m. to 10:30, we have the trainer session. We do have breaks. We have a joint trainer and consultant session, and then a consultant session. So if you're both a trainer and a consultant, which you have to be, I guess, if you're a trainer, you have to be a consultant. You can always attend both if you wanted to. And there is CE information. So if you're there for the full day, you get 4.5 CEs. If you're there for each individual part, you only get 3. Doesn't sound about right, but attend both and get 4.5. Interesting. All right. Well, that's the deal with the trainer day. And then we have the schedule, right? So we have all different things here. You go down Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and again, that is the start of Disneyland's Halloween. So I don't know if people are going to end up disappearing, going to see Mickey Mouse wearing a costume. Sounds ironic, doesn't it? Anyway, so we do have Derek Farrell, as I said, is doing the keynote on the first day, and the second day we have Sarah Schubert, and she's going to be doing the keynote on the second day. So that's good, some good stuff. And some of the sessions and stuff that they're looking at is chronic pain, which I'm really interested in. They also have a ketamine-assisted program coming in. They have ethics stuff on AI. We'll be talking about that. And again, you can't go to all of them. I mean, you can't multiply yourselves, which would be great, and go to all of them, which I would like. They even have a motivational interviewing one. That would be helpful in terms of understanding, if you don't already understand, motivational interviewing and how to incorporate that into your EMDR work. I know that we have some VR, that virtual reality piece that I've even had people approach me recently about talking about VR and how to incorporate it into EMDR. So it's out there. So it's worth exploring if you're interested in that type of thing. All right, let me get back to reality. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. All right, so it's exciting, right? We're going to be having a good time this weekend, and hopefully we'll all learn a lot. We'll all come together and meet each other, meet some new friends, meet some old friends, and just move the EMDR cause and therapy and project along. We also have tomorrow, EMDR News, we also have somebody coming in to talk to us, and they're going to be talking to us about finances and financial coaching, and we're going to incorporate that into a larger conversation about finances and the stressors they have on mental health, and kind of using it or understanding it in the context of the work that we do in mental health in general, and then perhaps even in EMDR specifically. So we'll explore that. And then on Friday, if all goes well, we have Don DeGraffenried, who will be coming to join us and talk about his work in Ukraine, his trainings, and the good work that he does. Don has been a mentor of mine for a long time, so I appreciate having him willing to come in and talk with us. And that's another thing that we're going to try to do, is just keep bringing in some guests as we move forward. Friday would be everybody wears red day, so let's hopefully wear red, right? I have to remind Don, see if he wants to take part in that or not. So again, it's all just the military thing, right? Red is remember everyone deployed. So we have a wear red day for EMDR News. Okay, I wasn't planning on coming here long today. I got a bunch of stuff, and I'm still a little bit jet lagged from the trip. It is beautiful here. I was able to catch the sunrise yesterday and the sunset yesterday, so that was pretty cool. The sunrise comes over the mountains, and so it's nice. You can see it peak up, and then all of a sudden, because it's humid over here for some reason, didn't expect that. But the humidity, the haze, you can just see it like rise rather from the ground while you're watching. It's pretty crazy. So that was beautiful. And then I went up to Rise, which is Rise Rooftop Lounge, which is on the top of Weston. And you can actually see the Disney park from there. It's really close too, so it's pretty. You can see everything happening over there. And you can also, again, see the sunset if you're up there around 6:37, I suppose. But you can also see the sunset. It's really beautiful. Uh, I made reservations. I'm pretty sure that they had a lot of open seats, so you might not have had to make reservations, but it's a thought. So there's a lot of good places to eat around here. There's a lot of chains as well. So I got like a Ruth Chris Steakhouse, Cheesecake Factory, got a Denny's. But then we have the more local things, right? And like the Rise restaurant. So you'll find some good gems out there. A little shift here in terms of harm reduction, right? Because I'm a big proponent on that. I am creating a app that um, I'm hoping providers, clinicians, can provide to their clients, or direct their clients to, in order to kind of understand and hopefully guide them a little bit on their harm reduction journey, getting them off of combustible cigarettes. And with the Journal of American Medicine actually saying having those conversations is important to get people off of combustible cigarettes, even onto more harm reduction methods like e-cigarettes. They didn't speak so much about vape pouches, but I'll speak about pouches. Moving them to e-cigarettes and pouches would be great for public health, for their health, for everything. So we want to make sure that they're getting the right information. So I'm working on that now, and hopefully, in a couple weeks, we'll be able to roll that out. I'm excited, and I hope you are too. So yeah, so over the next couple of days, I'll be here, and we'll be bringing in a couple guests, and then again, we'll be talking through the conference. I am gonna try something here. I thought about it. I didn't actually do it. So two things. EMDR on Twitter. Um, we're trying to figure out where we would want to do it, right? So Twitter, Instagram, in terms of just kind of like having this is happening, and I think we'll do it Instagram, right? So we'll do EMDR News on Instagram, and so while at the conference, we'll try to do like hashtag EMDR News, and then put some information on what's happening in a given moment. So that'll be kind of like a news brief type things. Also on the website EMDR News, I'll put a ticker on top so that people can see what's happening in the ticker as it's happening, I guess, or a little bit later than after it happens. But those are some of the things that I'm considering doing at this point. All right. So this has been Doc V and from EMDR News, and I'm hoping that some of this is interesting, helpful, and again, we'll get back into looking at the actual research and stuff over the next couple of days. But right now, we're kind of in conference. I'm excited to be here. Right? I love conferences. I'm going to get the ISTSS conference in September over in San Antonio. That's going to be exciting. So, I love these things. So if you ever see me, just go ahead and pat me down, on my shoulder, please. Everybody have a great one, and I'll see you in a little bit.